Hey guys, welcome back. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining bright. I usually start my day with a bit of stretching and mostly looking outside the window. Definitely my favorite part. My body's generally very stiff in the morning, especially if I've played a game or worked out the previous night. Um, but it leaves me feeling literally the best and I feel started for the day. Then I meditate or just sit in silence for a good few minutes. It makes me feel like I'm starting from zero and I'm ready to kickstart my day. Then I make myself some instant coffee, which is very simple. I just boil some water in the kettle. I put 2 scoops of coffee, instant Nescafe. I'm pretty low maintenance that way. Then I put the boiled water in the cup and then I stir it with the spoon. And then I add the remaining hot water to the cup. I'm not much of a breakfast person, so I just pair it up with a fruit. Generally, it's a banana because it gives me energy in the morning. It has very mildly started raining in Bombay, but I absolutely enjoy the sound of rain. And I love how green and full of life these trees look. And it's definitely one of my most favorite times of the year. Later in the afternoon, I started doing my favorite activity, which is to organize and clean. And this part of the house had not been cleaned in a while. And as you can see, I spent a good amount of time cleaning it, and the TV was on the side, and I've been watching this show called The School of Lies on Hotstar, which is pretty cool. So I put on a show on the TV and I clean things on the side. It's one of my favorite ways to spend time with myself. And more than anything, it's the feeling you get after you clean something and then you take a look at it. Feels so good. This beautiful view of Bombay City says hi to all of you. I have come to the bookstore, and checking out what's new in the store is one of my favorite things to do. I love spending my time in bookstores, and I could be seen hanging out at a bookstore for about an hour or two, just checking out what's up. But this time around, I couldn't get myself to deciding what book I wanted to get. So I went back home and I realized that I have a lot of books lying around that I have not read yet. So I pulled out this old book that I have by Oscar Wilde. The cover page is missing because it's just old. Then I ended up reading Lady Windermere's Fan. It was a very, very interesting story, a short play. So I thought I could read one more story called Salome. I didn't quite like this one. I didn't really understand it, but the other writings were just amazing. And so I had to end my day with a nice game. And the past few days have been quite challenging, but I'm enjoying it so much. I feel so fulfilled after I finish a nice game. Yeah, it's quite literally the love of my life. The next day had a very beautiful sunset, so I thought I could step out and grab some coffee with my friends. That's my friend Vasudha. She's camera shy, but I guess I'm going to bring her on camera. That's Manju looking pretty in her pink shirt, and we're waiting on our. Look at Vasudha. So pretty. We're waiting on our coffee. I called for a bread topped with honey and cinnamon, definitely one of my favorite combinations. Then I went over to their place, and like I said, I was going to put Vasudha on camera. I said I'll do her eyebrows and maybe give her a little blush on the cheeks. So she agreed, and this was more like showing her that she is just as beautiful on camera as she is in real life. Apologize for the angle that I've used here, but look how it's turned out. I think she's pretty happy about it, and she looks great. I love it. Later that evening, I decided to make myself some ramen. This is packaged ramen, so you get a salmon sauce and some cream powder. The salmon sauce is pretty spicy, so it's kind of like how you make Maggi. You boil the ramen, then you put the sauce, and then you add the cream, which kind of brings down the spice. But I realized that I emptied the entire sauce packet, which is going to be very, very hot. So I added some very little cheese to kind of bring down the spice. And what's a well cooked dinner without a few dance moves? Cute. And my ramen is ready. I am going to decide what to watch. So I figured this movie, I think it's probably just because of the actor that I was curious to kind of see what the film is about. But I ended up watching like a few minutes of it. But the ramen was great, so no complaints. It was Manju's birthday the next day, and we were super excited to celebrate. As you can tell, I think sometimes we just need a reason to get together and get ready and just take ourselves out. Hi, guys, that's me. We ended up going to an Italian restaurant and had the yummiest food and a couple of drinks. Look at the spread, it's so good. Hi. I am going to attempt to sing a song because I just feel like it. I'm not trained, I just sing for myself. So I thought today I will sing for you guys. It's an overly heard song, it's a Hindi song from the movie Lal Singh Chadda. Very sweet film. I removed my earrings because I thought that is making a lot of noise. Okay, I'll just start. न हो के भी करीब तू हमेशा पास था कि 100 जन्म भी देखती मैं तेरा रास्ता जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले कर दिया जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले कर दिया ba 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 ba